Welcome back to Ancient Intel, where history gets weird, gross, and occasionally covered in plague boils. Today, we're diving into the blood-soaked, brain-melting madness of the First Crusade, the original holy road trip from hell. Buckle your chainmail, it's gonna get nasty. God told me to join the crusade through a meteor. Some folks joined the First Crusade because they genuinely thought God sent them signs like visions, dreams, or flaming rocks falling from the sky. One guy saw a meteor crash and yelled, "That's a sign, we ride at dawn." Spoiler. It was not a sign, it was a space rock. He died horribly in Anatolia. They ate each other. Yep, cannibalism. Sieging a city? No food? No problem. Just eat the bodies of your enemies. At Ma'ara in 1098, starving crusaders literally roasted human flesh. Chroniclers even wrote it down like it was a Yelp review. Quote, "We cooked adult Saracens in pots. 10 out of 10 would not recommend." Peter the Hermit led an army of peasants straight into disaster. Before the real knights arrived, a barefoot monk named Peter the Hermit led thousands of random peasants on a pre-crusade that immediately got wrecked. Imagine, you're armed with a pitchfork, marching to Jerusalem and thinking, God's on our side. Plot twist, God was not. Neither were the Turks. They were very stabby. The First Crusade was a giant pyramid scheme, but with swords. The Pope said, "Kill infidels, get your sins erased." It was like medieval buy one martyrdom, get one heaven free. And people lost their minds. Even nobles mortgaged castles to fund the trip. I traded my estate for a 1 in 5 chance of dying in the desert. Great ROI, Greg. They thought goose migrations were miracles. At one point, a flock of geese started flying overhead, and Crusaders thought, OMG, these birds are holy. They'll lead us to Jerusalem. Result, they followed the geese into nowhere. Geese, 1. Crusaders, 0. The Crusaders bathed. Once? Maybe. These sweaty knights wore thick armor, didn't bathe for weeks, and camped in poop-covered fields. One chronicler said, the stench was so bad it could kill a Saracen before the sword did. Death by B.O., a true medieval superpower. Everyone was dying, but they blamed the wind. During sieges when disease broke out, Crusaders blamed the breeze. Not germs, not hygiene. Wind. They literally said, that wind came from the east. It brought death. Correct answer, dysentery. Crusader answer, demon fart gusts. They killed each other almost as much as the enemy. The crusade was supposed to be Christian unity, but nope. French knights hated the Germans. The Germans hated the Byzantines. Result, more backstabbing than a medieval soap opera. House of the Dragon? Nah. House of Stabby Pilgrims. They thought relics had magical powers. One guy claimed to find the actual holy lance that pierced Jesus under his bunk bed. Suddenly, everyone believed it made them invincible. Spoiler, it did not. 100% placebo, 0% protection from arrows. The siege of Jerusalem was straight out of a zombie movie. When Crusaders finally reached Jerusalem, they stormed the walls, massacred everyone, and then waded knee-deep in blood. Quote from Raymond of Aguilers, "It reached the horses' bridles." Historians say he exaggerated, but still, imagine cleaning that armor. Narrator, and that's 10 disgustingly awesome facts about the First Crusade. From goose cults to cannibal cuisine, medieval warfare was not for the faint of heart. Or stomach. If you enjoyed this holy mess, smash that like button, subscribe for more cursed history, and remember, when in doubt, don't follow a goose into battle. And there you have it. 10 gloriously gross, questionably holy, and historically hilarious facts about the First Crusade. From toe-kissing relic fanboys to people eating during sieges, It's safe to say the Crusaders brought new meaning to the term holy mess. If you enjoyed this wild ride through medieval madness, go ahead and hit that like button like a knight smashing down a Saracen gate. Subscribe for more historical chaos, and don't forget to ring that bell like it's calling you to battle, preferably with fewer fleas and less cannibalism this time. Got a favorite weird moment from history? Drop it in the comments. I read them like ancient monks read Latin scrolls, carefully, dramatically, and with snacks. Until next time, stay curious, stay clean, unlike Crusaders. And remember, history isn't just about dates and kings. It's also about poop-covered armor and bad decisions. See you in the next one.